What's up, good people of planet Earth? Dylan Schultz here, and you're watching Prehistoric Companions. So if you guys just so happen to click on my video, welcome. Thank you for dropping by. On this channel, we do a lot of reptile stuff, and we're growing the collection and talking progressively more and more about awesome stuff, awesome creatures, and trying to change the way people perceive reptiles. On this channel, we also do like a lot of art and projects and just weird stuff. So shenanigans, guys. So this is the channel for you, I promise you. So do me a favor, like, share, please share, and subscribe. Please subscribe. That's gonna help me out so much so I can keep doing this and keep getting better and bringing more awesome stuff to you, the viewer. We got my happy little helper behind me, Philo. He's my 9-year-old male bearded dragon. He's just a normal, but he is my sweet little darling baby angel. I love this guy. I've had him so long, and we've been on so many crazy adventures. So if you guys checked out my last video, last Sunday, you will have known that I acquired a new prehistoric companion, which is what today's video is all about. So let's get right into it, shall we?
What's up, world? What's going on, YouTube? My name's Dylan Schultz. I'm a mailman, I'm an artist, and I'm a reptile keeper. If those things interest you, welcome to my channel and keep watching.
Okay guys, welcome back. So, as you guys know, last Sunday, a friend of mine drove to Grand Junction. We checked out some pretty cool reptile places, Crocodile Reef and J&M Aquatics and Pet Center. So it was at J&M where I discovered a boa. Yes, a Central American boa, the imperator, not the true red tails. The imperators are native to Mexico, parts of Mexico, Central America, parts of South America, west of the Andes. So they get a little slightly smaller than their cousins, the true red tails. But nonetheless, these snakes do get pretty impressive. They are really small as babies, so you'll see him in just a second. They have the potential to grow up to 10 feet, up to 3.5 meters, depending if it's a male or female, and every individual is different depending on their environmental circumstances and how well they are taken care of. So behind me, I have 3 setups because I also have 2 other arrivals coming very soon, this next Tuesday. So these 10-gallon tanks I have set up here will suffice for these little guys. So let's check out this boa, shall we? So here in this 10-gallon setup is plenty big enough for such a little guy like this. This here is the Central American boa, about 1 to 2 months old, in that range, I suspect. He's so little. And I don't know the gender, but we are going to probe. Definitely the pet shop. I mean, when they're acquiring animals, you would think that that'd be important information, but you know, I just have been eyeballing a boa for several months now, thinking like, man, I've gotten so used to these ball pythons, and those guys are so cool, and I've gotten very familiar with the behavior and biology of the ball pythons. So of course, this isn't a ball python, is a little different. And so far from my research, you know, these guys, just by looking at them, you know, I don't know, they seem a little, ever so slightly more sinister. So I don't know. It's definitely, I'm really looking forward to working with this animal though, and seeing how it ages, how it progresses. So we're going to take this guy out. We're going to determine the gender. We're going to whip out our probe kit. If you guys haven't seen my video, check it up in the cards up here. And we'll show you how to determine the gender of your animal. So we're going to do that. We're going to check this guy out, and we're gonna get him fed. All right, so yes guys, this here is a common boa. So these guys are actually pretty common in captivity. They do really well in captivity. They require pretty low maintenance. They're just beautiful. Have pretty good temperament. They can be aggressive, I guess, at times, but you know, if you handle them frequently from when they're young, you can tame them down, almost puppy dog tame, I hear. You know, you just handle them frequently growing up and giving them what they need and respecting them. You know, you're a branch and you don't get up in their face. You respect them and you're gentle with them and support their whole body weight, make them feel comfortable. Look how he's like kind of checking me out. Hi. Thinking that that's a good sign when they're stretching out, the tongue is flickering, they're not in strike position. So yeah, like I said, these things can get pretty darn big. You know, males ranging anywhere from, I think, 4 very small specimens to 6 feet, a little larger. Females definitely larger, anywhere from like 8 to possibly up to 10 feet. And they get pretty heavy. They're pretty heavy bodied. You know, they can weigh, I think, up to 25, 30 pounds. And they can live quite a long time too, between 20 and 30 years. That's a commitment. So yeah, this houseboat that we have behind me, like I said, it's a 10-gallon that I've modified. I'll have to show you guys how I modified this one, because I've liked how I did this one a lot better. If you've also, I'll put another card up here in the corner for those to, if you guys haven't seen how I modify a glass tank to be able to retain more humidity. So that's important for these guys because they need between 60 and 80% when they're shedding. 80% on the higher end when they're shedding, 60, you know, normally. So I just have real basic setup here, paper towels. We're in the quarantine mode, so you know, just in case we got anything squirrely going on, you know, we'll be aware of that. So real basic for now, paper towels, got a nice food water bowl that he could completely soak himself in if he wants. Some enrichment, stuff from the interactive. This tub back here is a humid hide, so I have more paper towels and water in there. Got thermostat and heat pad. That basking spot being anywhere from 90 to 95 degrees, so you don't want to cook your snake. So you want them to be comfortable for sure. Up here I got some lighting. It's a tropical UVB, so I have the day and night timer set. This light only comes on for 4 hours out of the day, so not for very long, and then it's off for the rest of the day. So they don't require really hardly any UVB, but a little bit of daylight helps with their day and night cycle. So yeah, this rack is looking pretty nice. This is the quarantine zone until I can get these guys added to the actual reptile room. So we got this guy's here. I don't even think I told you guys his name yet. So I've decided to name this boa Linguini. Like my favorite food. Right, little Linguini? I think depending on whatever it is, male or female, it's a pretty gender neutral name, huh, Linguini? Little pasta snake you. So yeah, we got his set up. And we have the 2 new arrivals coming. Now check out how I did this. You know, I think the aesthetic of this is okay. I like how it functions, the open door and the locks. But this one has... Oh, let me see what I can do here. This one has a sliding door on it. So I've used the same PVC sheeting material. We have our ventilation on top, and it slides. No screws, nothing sharp that I had to cover up, and all these hinges and locks. So this, nothing's getting out of there. They can't push that. I even have to pull quite hard on that. So nice tight fit. I'll have to maybe do another video on how I created this. So it still looks pretty nice, pretty aesthetically pleasing. as these guys grow, I mean, he's definitely, there's no question about it, he's going to outgrow this. As they grow to adults, they'll need custom enclosures. They say probably anywhere between 6 and 8 feet long by 2-3 feet wide to be able to comfortably accommodate your reptile, which that would also contain, you know, the various hot spots, plenty enough hides, enrichment, stuff for them to climb on, water. So, man, now, what the heck do you eat, huh? So this guy is on currently pinkies, mice, and fuzzy mice. So something really small. You don't want to overfeed them. Typically, usually a good rule of thumb when feeding snakes is take the thickest part of that animal, and that's usually a good judge of size, you know, what size prey you should be offering that animal. So, but with these boas, you want to give them something just slightly smaller than the thickest part of their body. So he doesn't need very big prey at all. So, and they also have really, I don't know if I already said this, they have a very slow metabolism. So they don't need to eat as often as, say, ball pythons, like about once every week. So as hatchlings, about every 5 days, as juveniles between 7 and 10 days, young adult, I have written down there, 14 days, and adults 14 to 21 days. So up to 3 weeks. Okay, so we got our linguini here, got our probe kit, some Vaseline, and we're gonna check this little guy out real quick. Well, it's pretty difficult. He's so active and will not give me a chance to probe. So, maybe we'll just have to wait till he's a little older. And, you know, these guys aren't super fast growing. You know, like I said, they have a pretty slow metabolism and don't need to eat as often. You know, you shouldn't power feed these guys trying to get them grown up. You want them to grow nice and slow. You know, feed them too fast, too much, gosh, they'll get obese and not, you know, have a lot of health issues and not live nearly as long as they would otherwise. So, you know, but maybe in a couple months they go through some growth spurts when they're real little like this. So maybe when we get a little more size on them, we'll make a video and probe and determine what linguini is. Let's just get a good look at this boa here. So you can tell this is the Imperator, because the boa constrictor, the true red tails, I mean, he's got like some nice maroons and reds going on in his tail. Really nice color change happening, but you'll definitely be able to tell the true red tails from this. They have such a red tail. So, but just look at some of these patterns. Look at the head stamp, like some kind of crosshairs. Very intricate pattern. Now this is just a wild type, no fancy morph mutation, but nonetheless, such a beautiful little guy. Where you going, Linguini? Come here, Linguini. So yeah, already this little noodle, this little boa is really incredible. He's got a really nice personality, very curious. I mean, I don't feel like it's aggressive at all. Like it not once seems like it wants to take a chunk out of me. So just kind of a little adorable personality. So how about you say we've had him for since Sunday, it's Thursday. So I haven't touched him at all, so I've given him plenty of time to get settled into his new environment. And yeah, he's already pooped for me in his water bowl, huh? So that's a good sign. So how about you say we guys, let's go ahead and get him fed and wrap this video up, alright? So we got here little mouse Fuzzy. Let's see if he's hungry. Dang it. Always missed the strike. And we just warmed that little mouse Fuzzy up in warm water. And bam, strike. There you have it, guys. This is how you take care of a little baby boa. Super excited to see how this little linguine progresses, and I can't wait to share with you guys our incredible journey. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please smash that like button, subscribe, share my videos, please. I greatly appreciate it. I mean, what's there to lose? It's free, and you get to learn awesome stuff, and I hope I'm entertaining to everybody. So, can't wait to share with you guys the newer companions coming. I'll have to switch all this stuff out with paper towels, simplify it, quarantine these guys, but, we'll just take it one day at a time. Alright, remember, be kind to everybody, wear your mask, be safe out there, and I promise you guys I'll see you on Sunday, alright? Peace.